Alright boys, we're going to keep the player reviews rolling. As you guys probably already know, we did do a player review for Agdabu using him in the new Backline Glow Evolution. Up next on the list is none other than Calvin Bassey. Bassey is an 84 rated card. He has the controlled acceleration type, left-footed with 2-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. Now, a couple weeks ago boys, when we did get the release of FC26, I feel like Calvin Bassey was a really popular starter center back, especially for people that were running Premier League teams. Fast forward a couple weeks, we do have an evolution where he does fit, and I feel like it's a great evolution, man. It does cost 10,000 coins, and Bassey's currently going on the market for 1,000 to 2,000 coins, man. So a very cheap evolution to complete. He can only play the center back position, and looking at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, I mean 83 pace, 84 defending, and 87 physical for a center back this early on in the game, man, is a huge W. Now, I do want to go ahead and mention, boys, that you can actually chain the evolution with the long ball pass evolution and maybe another one, but for this one particular, we did just use him in the Backline Glow. And with the new evolution, boys, he does actually get some pretty solid upgrades. He gets a +2 upgrade to his pace, a +6 upgrade to his passing, a +1 to dribbling, a +7 to defending, and then he does also get the jockey and the block playstyles. Now, before the evolution, boys, he didn't have any playstyles, so the addition of the block and the jockey are absolutely huge, man. I feel like that's going to really help out with both his manual defending and AI defending. Really good pace for a center back, very good defending stats, the physicality absolutely insane. The technical side to his game is okay. His reactions and composure are a little bit lower, and as you guys know, those two stats are really important for a center back. So hopefully that isn't that big of a problem. Now, with Bassey, I'm pretty sure that he can only have the lengthy acceleration type. So with the way that the card is set up, boys, I feel like because he does already have really good strength and aggression, the Shadow Chem style is probably going to be your best bet. It's going to give him 89 pace and then also 88 defending. If you do want to maybe improve on the physicality a little bit more, I mean, the Anchor Chem style wouldn't be too bad, but honestly, boys, getting the most out of his pace and defending is going to be really important. Now, like I said, boys, with the playstyles, he does end up getting the jockey and the block. Before the evolution, no playstyles for Calvin Bassey. So with the way that the card is set up, boys, and the player roles that he does have, I mean, using him as that defender is probably your best bet. Alongside having the defender player role plus, he does also have the wide back and then also ball playing defender. I don't see really a lot of people using him as a wide back. Ball playing defender is okay. But for me personally, man, the defender player role is still the best player role for a center back. Now, as you guys probably already know, we did already do a player review on a center back using this evolution. It's going to be really interesting to compare Calvin Bassey with him and see whether or not this is actually the better option. If you guys do enjoy these FC26 player reviews and you want to see more videos like this on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like. In the comment section down below, let me know another player that you guys would like to see a player review on, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. But without further ado, man, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Now, if you guys didn't check out the other player review, man, definitely go ahead and check it out. Honestly, one of the best center backs that I've tested out so far in FC26. But I feel like with Calvin Bassey is actually going to be a really good player as well. Now, a little bit of manual defending to start off the game, boys. I mean, we did give him the Shadow Chem style. That's a really nice tackle right there. Whenever we do a player review on a center back, it can be a little bit repetitive, so I'm going to try to mix it up a little bit. Now, keep in mind, boys, we do have two play styles. We have the jockey play style and then also the block play style, so the manual defending should be really good. And I will say, man, very early on, it does seem like he's quite responsive in game. That's a crazy block, boys. The AI defending right there, very nice. Now, very early on in the game, boys, I do want to test out his long-range passing, so we're going to signal him copy to make that run. And with Calvin Bassey, I'm going to try to go long. This guy is playing a pretty high line. Yeah, man, it's a bit central. Now, you can chain the evolution. I think that he ends up getting the long ball pass if you do chain the Evo. But unless you're using him as a ball-playing defender, I mean, that's not going to be too important. Calvin Bassey again. Just going to try to step right here, Marmouche. Great manual defending, boys. The jockey playstyle helps out so much with the sprint jockey defending. And I know that he doesn't have the bruiser playstyle, but there was that update, man. So I feel like a lot more people are going to start manually defending. Now, this guy is going to spring into a counterattack, boys. I do have a bad habit of stepping with my center backs. But with Bassey, man, I will say he is quite easy to control. Oh, he sent us, boys. He sent us with that skill move. That's my bad. I could have done so much better defensively right there. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of AI defending right there and just try to anticipate what he's going to do. It's the aura, boys. It's the aura from Calvin Bassey. Now, we're just going to carry the ball forward right here, boys. Test out the sprint speed a little bit more. I will say, man, he is a very quick center back. Very similar to Agbadu. He's going to try to play that through. Foden. I feel like he's just going to try to force that onto his left. We don't get the interception, but we do get the tackle. That's good recovery speed again. Calvin Bassey. I'm going to step, boys. He's not going to expect it. Ooh, that's great, man. I like the reactions right there. He is very quick when you're controlling him. We definitely caught our opponent off guard a little bit right there by stepping with Bassey. Does have Foden in that little pocket. He's going to play it through, boys. Calvin Bassey. I mean, I'm pretty sure Marmouche was offside. But again, great recovery speed, good interception. Calvin Bassey, I'm going to continue controlling him right there. Play it out now. And now we can spring into a counterattack. This guy's playing a higher line now. I think we're onside. Trejo, we need a good first touch. Oh, we're just off, boys. We're just off, man. That was a really good run. Might just try to drill that through the middle. That's a great tackle, boys. I like the pressure and, like, overall physicality that he brings to your team. Like, a very responsive center back, but he's also very strong on and off the ball. I feel like that balance this early on in the game is honestly so important. This guy did get a red card, man, but he does still have, like, a back line that's filled with everyone. That's a decent attempt. You know what, boys? We are a little bit out of position, man. We got to try to track back right here. Good recovery speed. Nice, boys. Good tackle. Good tackle. I mean, you can get back into position quite easily with him. The pace has been very good with the shadow. Bassey, yeah, he's going to try to go through the middle, man. That's good positioning overall. Defensive awareness has been good as well. He's going to ping that towards the middle. Calvin Bassey. We did miss our tackle. That's obviously my fault, boys, but we still have possession, man, so we'll take it. You know what, man? Just so that we can get the ball a little bit higher up, I'm just going to try to go for a cross diagonal. Calvin Bassey. That was a little bit risky, man. That was a little bit risky. Hincapi does win the header, boys. It's a very easy way to get, like, high up the pitch if you're struggling to break down your opponent. All right, boys, straight into game number 2 we go, and so far, so good. Now, I think that is safe to say if you do have the coins to complete the evolution, he has a really good option. Is he the best option? Probably not, but if you do run a Premier League team and you don't want to pick up Agbadou, or if you were looking for, like, a cheaper option, definitely a good player to use in the evolution. Now, we did signal Hincapi to make that run, man, so let's see if we may try to go long again. This guy's going to play a high line. It's just a little bit central, boys. It's not bad. Like, you can definitely use that from time to time, but he isn't a center back that, I mean, can really play those over-the-top through balls really, really well. Now, a little bit of patient build-up right here, boys. That's a good ping pass with Bassey. Bassey Perez. Nice. I'm going to try to play that back towards the middle. Trejo. He's not really controlling his center backs, boys. That's a good finish, man. That pass through the middle from Bassey was actually quite clean. Now, this guy is using Pina up top, boys, so we're going to have to be on our A game. She doesn't have the greatest of pace, but for some reason, she's very quick. But Calvin Bassey is quick as well. That's a good pass. Bassey, good recovery speed, man. That's a great tackle. Now, obviously, it would have been nice if he had, like, the anticipate play style, but he has been pretty consistent in the tackle. Yeah, this guy is starting to push a lot more bodies forward. Pina, is he going to try to cut in, or is he just going to run? A little bit of AI defending. He's going to maybe try to play that through. No, we have it covered, boys. That's good AI defending right there. Kamavinga might try to go for a shot. Yeah, boys, that's great physicality right there. The 87 physical is absolutely huge. Like, in those 50-50 duels, boys, I mean, like, he's definitely capable of, like, pushing off a lot of different attackers. Calvin Bassey. Oh, boys, you know what, man? I thought he was going to get his shot off in time, but that's great recovery speed, man. We would have been in trouble. All right, boys, we got a quarter in the 46th minute, man. 45th minute. Come on, EA. Calvin Bassey. Test out the aerial ability a little bit more. Ooh, that's a good header. Telling you, boys, 45th minute jam right there. I was actually shooting, but it's kind of worked out as a pass. We'll take it. Calvin Bassey. We do have a lot of space down the left-hand side. Good switch into Hincapi. Ooh, Trejo. Trejo just had to come in a little bit shorter. This guy's starting to move the ball a lot better, man. That's a great tackle, though, from Bassey. The physical side to this game has honestly been so OP. Play through the middle. Nice. We got a little bit of space. Bassey Perez. I think he's going to move his goalkeeper. I'm going to go near post. He didn't move his goalkeeper, boys. He didn't. Check me out, boys. I'm actually going to risk it. I'm going to risk it, man. I'm signaling Bassey to make that run. I don't think my opponent's going to track it. Now play through. Calvin Bassey. Touch. Touch. Going to go for a shot. Ooh, you know what, boys? That's actually a decent attempt. I thought we maybe just, like, switch it up a little bit. Obviously, that's not how you're going to play with him. That's a great step right there, boys. That is a great step from Bassey. Alright, boys, so after using Bassey in a few games of FUT Champions, I think that is safe to say with the upgrades, another very popular option for the evolution. Is he on the same level as Agbadou? Probably not, man, but I feel like he's still a really good player. Now, as you guys know, we did give him the Shadow Chem style, so he has 86 acceleration and then also 92 sprint speed. For a center back this early on, man, I feel like he's easily one of the quickest center backs in the game. Very good recovery speed, very strong both on and off the ball, and then defensively pretty solid as well. I love the fact that he does end up getting both the jockey and the block playstyles. For me personally, boys, those are honestly two of the most underrated defensive playstyles to have this year. It helps out a lot with his manual defending, especially if you use like sprint jockey defending, and then the block block playstyle is really good, man, especially when it comes to like AI defending. Even without the anticipate playstyle, he was pretty consistent in the tackle, 88 stand tackle, and then also 92 slide tackle for the card. That is incredible. And ultimately, boys, when you pair that with his strength and aggression, it is quite difficult to get around him. I mean, the physical side to his game is top tier in my opinion. The technical side is okay. Now, as you guys know, we did already do a play review for Agbadu, and if I had to compare the two, I would probably say that he's a little bit better because he does have a few extra playstyles. Now, that isn't to say that Calvin Bassey is bad. He is also a cheaper alternative. So if you do run a Premier League team and you're looking for like a cheaper option, I feel like he's a really good option for you. I would say the only real letdown for the card is the fact that his passing is a little bit lower and that he could also use a few extra playstyles. Like jockey and block are good, but I mean, if he had like the anticipate or the relentless or the quick step, that would have been a lot better. As you guys know, a couple weeks ago when we did get FC26, a lot of people did use him in their starter team. So if you were one of those players that used him in the starter team, I feel like this is a really good evolution to go ahead and use him in. He's a strong and physical type of center back, but he's also quite responsive in game. So if you are really good at manual defending, or if you rely a lot on AI defending, man, I feel like both styles suit him really well. So yeah, man, if you do run a Premier League team and you are looking for a cheaper option for the evolution, I feel like Calvin Bassey is an incredible option and I would definitely recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.